Welcome to Wuxiaworld's Tea House Season 2. I'm your host, Yojj.
And I'm Toki.
Welcome to my headache, guys. We have too many people on today. But Happy New Year to everybody. Happy Lunar New Year. I've lost my train of thought.
Happy New Year. Welcome to Yojj's daycare. It's me, Cyncoco.
Happy New Year.
Cyn-hohoho.
This is Penguin.
Yojj. It's Orb Ding Dong here.
I had a full list of things to say in the very beginning. We were going to start off strong, but I've lost the plot already. This is going to be great.
I mean, you and basically every author, so...
I watch it for the plot, said no one ever.
Yeah, you don't read things.
Okay, to
for
get back on
plot.
track, welcome to the Wuxiaworld's Tea House, and Happy Lunar New Year to everybody listening. Welcome all.
Yay!
So, Lunar New Year 2025, it is the year of the snake. So, for those who are little snakelings,
Backstabbers,
happy
you freaking traitors. You drew this. Yeah.
Happy New Year to all the Slytherins. If this is your year, it holds great promise for their bigger cousins. Who wrote this? For their bigger cousins?
Bigger cousins.
Serpents?
Maybe like dinosaurs are the bigger snake cousins.
I don't
I think it's referring to the basilisk. You know, the one in Harry
Basilisk?
Potter.
Yeah,
The Chamber of Secrets? Okay.
Where they stab them.
For our
out.
snakes, you might be afraid of great undertakings, but fear not. Even if you fall, you will rise again and become the second idol. What? Take your best
Oh.
shot, and you will surely soar into the heavens.
The second time.
The second time. Well, yes. There is your horoscope for the year.
If everyone's going to have no fear nots for being fear of the snake, does that mean everyone's a Seraphim fan?
The only Seraphim thing I know is League of
Why?
Legends.
I don't know. We kill snakes and turn them into liquor here. So
Seraphim's fan base is called Fear Knots.
Couldn't be me.
Is it? Okay.
Yes.
The next thing on my list was to have all the guests introduce themselves, but they kind of took over my introduction.
I mean, if you forget what you're saying, then someone's got to remind you, so...
Thanks.
We did the
Thanks, Cyn.
horoscope.
Thanks.
The year-long horoscope that's universal to everybody.
It's just for the snakes. Just for the
Yeah.
snakes. It's just for the snakes.
Oh, so nothing else happens for anybody else this year.
Nothing else for anybody else. No.
So
Yeah,
Snakes.
everyone else just sucks. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So if you're a monkey like me, I don't know, man. Good luck. Okay, to get back on track, do you guys want to introduce yourselves? Tell us what novel you guys are working on, who you are, besides my greatest headaches. I really thought Psy was going to be my biggest headache, but apparently not.
Yeah, Yojj.
What?
Orb Ding Dong.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, really, though, Orb Ding Dong is my father. You can just call me Orb.
Okay.
I,
Hi, Orb.
I joined back in July, so about a little over 6 months ago. I've been reading since like 2015, and I should have become an editor earlier. I almost was.
Why didn't you?
It was it was when Against the Gods was like still starting out, and Monarch of Evernight was about to be released, and so Alyssa Chu, she posted a thing and was like, "Hey, here's a block of thing in a Google Doc. You can make your application by editing it and then sending it to me." And so I edited it, and I didn't do it as suggestions. I just straight up like edited it. And so I sent it to her, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be part of this community." And then she was like, "Yeah, this needs to be suggestions." And I was like, "Oh," I just never said anything.
Oh. Oh. Here I was thinking Penguin just didn't hire you right away.
It was when there were so few people, like Jasper said. It was like a very tight knit thing still. And so when I joined last year, I thought, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be going to like Korea trips. They're gonna pay for everybody to come together and do
Man,
like
I
a
wish.
whole retreat. And yeah, I had to come to reality a little bit.
Yup. We've previously had Penguin and Coco on, but do you guys want to introduce yourselves again? Penguin, you're muted.
Well, yeah. I don't want to accidentally interrupt Mr. Orby McCorbface.
It's okay.
No.
I've given up on you guys just cutting in and introducing, just interrupting.
Well,
chaos.
I mean,
that's
once
this
once
episode.
Coco just broke the bond there, I just had to jump in. I had to
What
hop on that
bond?
train. I mean, come on. Well, it was very clear that it was the introduction, and Coco
Oh,
spoke
okay.
in. So I was
Well,
just
yeah,
like, if it's already out of the
she
way,
completely forgot what she was saying. So I was like, okay, well, we're either gonna sit here and wait for Yojj to just go for the next like 5 minutes, or I can just do it, and I just did it.
We could always have cut that 5 minutes out. We're not
Yeah.
going live.
she lost her train of thought. So I'm going to go ahead and
It's
start an
so-
entirely other train of thought. She'll find it.
Yeah.
I love how the first thing that she says after I said we would either have to wait her to keep saying the first thing she says is
Come on, guys,
I
stop derailing
regret
poor
this.
Yojj.
I regret this. I'm regretting all life decisions right now. I don't think I have a strong enough alcohol with me.
It's okay, child.
Yeah, at least I'm staying quiet.
No, you know how when toddlers are the quietest, it's like the most dangerous time? That's what I feel with you right now. I'm just worried what you're going to say next.
That's why he muted himself. He was about to give us the business.
I thought Penguin was the one who muted himself.
Oh, yeah, it was Penguin I was talking about.
Okay. To get back on our track, our theme today is Lunar New Year. So I have an icebreaker question for you guys if I can find it.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, why does it feel like Lunar New Year is cooler than New Year's? Is it just the food, or is it the red envelope, or is it the excuse to party for 2 weeks straight? Who
2
knows about Lunar New
weeks?
Year's? Because it's not me. Cyn, her walking encyclopedia.
Okay, I'm ready. So, can you repeat your question again so that I don't mess up?
Can you
I heard
repeat
it
the part
say
where
2
you said about
weeks.
everything?
Well, no, I mean I get
Okay.
it, but just the last. So I'm the only thing that confused me was, am I supposed to give like why I think it's cooler, or are you looking for like a trivia answer of like what's the legitimate reason why it's cooler, or is this supposed to be a joke and I just don't know the punchline?
Is it a joke Cyn is too Asian to understand?
Well, now it's a joke.
It's all of the above, Cyn.
I don't
could
know
just
the
pick and
joke. You
choose.
can't tell me all the. Okay.
You
Well,
can pick and choose whichever way you want to answer. Why is Lunar New Year cooler than New Year's? Is it the food? Is it the partying? Is it the money? What do you
Oh.
think? Keyword on
Bold
you.
of you
Well,
to assume.
okay. Well, I used to think that it was cooler than regular New Year's because of the money, but then suddenly I reached an age where I'm the one who has to start giving the money to kids, and then it was just so upsetting when I found out that I didn't get a red envelope. I didn't get anything, and then I asked my mom like, "Yo, like I mean I know I already have a job, but like what's going on?" And she's like, "No, you're supposed to give me money to give to the kids at church," and then so.
What?
Oh.
I mean, the money has to come from somewhere.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. So right now, honestly, the only thing that Lunar New Year has got going for it, other than regular New Year's, is the 2 weeks of partying, the dragons, and then the fact that actually this doesn't even work anymore. So the biggest reason why was because I'm born before the New Year, the Lunar New Year in 1999.
Literally everybody is.
Well, so I was born. So
And also
I
after the New
was
Year.
part of 1998 technically.
There's only
Which
two
means-
types of people in the world: people born before the New Year or after the New Year. There's
Well,
no in between.
Actually, no. There are two types of people: people born on the New Year's Day, and people born both before and after it.
Yeah, it's a superposition kind of thing, like Schrodinger's
Yeah.
cat.
That's true. That's true.
I have a friend who was born on New Year's Day, but like solar New Year's.
But I mean,
I
for
don't-
Lunar New Year, it's kind of difficult because it keeps moving, right? It keeps
Yeah.
It changes every year, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I tried to
I
look
wonder
up, like,
who's the
cool
I wonder
events.
who's the guy who decides the date. You know, like I'm busy on that day this year, so let's move it to that day.
I'm
No,
pretty
but
sure
like
it's the
actually,
moon.
why does it change?
Well,
Right?
I mean, it doesn't
doesn't
change actually.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah,
change.
it doesn't change. Yeah.
What?
Eh?
What?
No, it's basically there are two ways of counting the years, and in the Chinese, the ancient Chinese system, it's not actually moving; it's very regular. But since we're comparing it to let's call it the
Gregorian.
white New Year,
Gregorian.
the boring New Year, that one is also at regular intervals, but slightly different intervals. And so, yeah, it ends up being a different date all the time.
I had
If
no
I'm not
idea it was
mistaken,
2
the biggest
weeks.
difference is they're counting like the can I call it the white calendar?
The solar
The
calendar.
Gregorian
The solar
calendar
calendar
is
sounds
a
better.
it's a
That's the
solar
word.
calendar, and then Asia used the lunar calendar. You know, like we count
Yeah.
the moons. Yep.
I mean, that's why it's called Lunar New Year.
Hey, Orb.
Yes.
You know, originally it was going to be educate the Americans, you and me, on Lunar New Year's, but we have Cyn, and technically he's American too, so I guess it wouldn't work.
Oh my gosh! If you know what Lunar New Year is, you're not American. I don't know.
You know, I've never celebrated Lunar New Year before.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody. I mean, in person celebrating Lunar New Year. Well,
I've never
I
done
bought
that.
shoes. I bought Lunar New Year shoes. Okay, from like Adidas.
What?
And they're pretty good. Yeah, they have like a lotus on them, man. They're sick. But
I
that's all
think you
I
got
really,
scammed,
that's all I
bro.
really know.
There's no lotus in the Lunar New Year.
I don't know, it's very floral. All right, it's very decorative.
Oh
Is it
yeah.
red?
Well, they're
Is it
white
just
and
Mayhem?
red.
Huh?
Is it just the plum blossoms? A lot of
I think that might. Yeah, it does. It's not like a fleur de lis or anything. It's like a. It's probably plum. Yeah, definitely.
Or if you
definitely.
get your flower straight, is it the lotus or is it the plum blossoms?
Plum blossoms don't sound like they would be as symmetrical, so I'm gonna say not the plum blossom.
okay, but
What was
if-
the other
if-
one? Lotus.
That's what you said.
Well, I mean, flowers. I'm an American guy. I've never bought a flower a day in my life.
Oh my god.
I only learned recently that there are like other colors of roses besides red.
You must live a very sad life.
Do you not go
Well, I
outside?
work as an editor, so what do you think?
And you're claiming that you're working.
Well, I mean, this is
And
official.
You're just abusing your power to curse me in public.
No, that's what I
Have
use
you-
the editor's notes at the end of chapters for.
Have you claimed a paycheck yet?
Oh, I had to because of taxes, man. I had to. I was up to like $1,934, and I really wanted to get like up, like past 2K, but I couldn't because it
Well-
would make my taxes look all weird. Apparently,
It's okay. It's okay. I am looking forward to not paying you this year as well.
yeah. I mean,
That
Penguin.
doesn't
I
sound
almost
right.
got.
That doesn't sound good, Penguin.
I almost made less money because Penguin made a little bit of a clerical mistake. Apparently,
wow.
accidentally.
Oh, okay.
Quote unquote accidentally.
Yeah,
Excuse you.
I mean, it might have to do with all those weird stuff you're writing on the lounge. What was it? Prelude penguins?
Oh yeah. For the keyboards, it's so quiet. If you get the pre-lubed penguin switches, all right, they're very silent and they're tactile, so you really feel them when you touch them.
You know,
It's like
Orb,
they touch
when
you
told me-
back.
When you add what you told me a while ago that Penguin is probably swinging his sausage around, and then now you're talking about lubed penguins. That
I
sounds.
think
yeah,
that's not
I
about
mean-
me, bro. That's about you.
I think the sausage is German New Year, probably.
I can't.
He's quite close. You know, like.
Hey, we have sausages too in Asia. It's just not called sausages.
Oh yeah, I've been to Costco.
Oh no!
Okay, to get us
I
back on
think,
track. Toki, do you also have to give out money?
do I have to give money?
Cyn just said that he's the one who's giving out the red envelope. So are you also doing that, or do you still get the money?
Okay, just one thing. In Korea, we actually give white envelopes, not
Not red?
Mhm.
Yeah, red is more of a Chinese thing. And in China, when you
Yep.
give a white envelope, it's called white money, which is the money that you give when someone dies.
USD.
I was gonna say that sounds like very
Okay.
funeral-esque.
Yeah, and it's usually it doesn't matter like how old you are. It's usually when you're married, then you give money to others.
Ah.
That's usually how it works.
Well, is it like a marriage thing, or is it
So
more
I
like
think
a
I think you
parents
might
thing?
want to check with your parents, Cyn, because I think they're scamming.
No,
you.
it's because we got like the kids my age and like around my age have all started to get married, and some of them have kids now. And
Oh,
since they have
God.
kids now,
Oh,
just like,
okay. So you're
Wait,
like the uncle now.
Cyn.
All right.
How old are you that kids your age are getting married and they already have kids?
yo, this is. I mean,
Weren't you listening?
It's,
He said he was born in 1998. Come on.
That's like younger than my brother.
That's 2 years
Right?
younger than me.
you know,
younger than me.
I have friends who
Older?
got married
I
like
feel
directly.
old.
Actually, I have a friend who got married in high school.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
friend of
that
mine had
happens
a
sometimes.
child in high school.
Penguin, does Japan also celebrate Lunar New Year's?
Um,
This really feel like a daycare. I'm like herding cats.
Lunar New Year, more like Noodle New Year.
yeah, and there's an every year is Noodle Year, so yeah. Wait, that came out wrong.
Go on.
Well, technically, the Chinese people in Japan celebrate Lunar New Year, and we do have to give our juniors envelopes. Though I don't think there's a rule, at least right now, about the color of the envelope. Could be white, could be red. So we do both. Having stolen from both Korea and China, it's understandable.
As you will.
But those are usually given for the real New Year, which is, of course, the white New Year.
Because it's snowy, people. It's White New Year because it's snowy.
Yes. Exactly that. And it's actually called Otoshidama, which kind of literally means in the year's pearl. I don't suppose anybody ever gave pearls for that, but, well, whatever
Yo,
sounds
somebody
more
want to give me a
impressive.
pearl? I'll take it.
Same.
Yeah. I mean, oh, sorry, it's the New Year's jade.
I'll take that too.
Yeah,
Don't they
that'll
have
do,
entire
yeah.
buildings?
I have a question to all three of you. How much is usually in the envelope?
Well,
Not
you
all
said all
them,
three.
actually.
I've never.
It depends
Yeah.
how rich your parents are.
Pretty much.
Well, I feel like even if they're really rich, they could end up being like really stingy and like, you don't get more than this. You need to earn it.
And it's
Go to
usually
med
just
school.
a token amount, unless there's a different special occasion for which you think I might want to give my honorable nephew some more money. It's
Okay, so
it's
then how much
usually
do
really just
you
a
guys
token
put into
amount.
the envelope?
It depends on who it is. It depends on who it is, how close you are, and if there's anything going on in their lives.
Yep.
Okay, so Cyn, what's the most you've put into an envelope?
The most I put into an envelope, not a lot, because I'm still like, this is the first year I started having to give it, so which means I don't have to give a lot, right? I think
Okay,
I
so
put
like
like
how
20
much
bucks.
is it?
I give it 20
20?
bucks. Yeah.
Okay,
That's decent.
that's not bad. That's decent. Yeah.
I've never directly given money on a holiday, but I did start getting my nieces gifts because I think Hello Kitty stuff is really cute. And they had like this little, it was Kuromi like laying down with a face mask and stuff. It's super cute. But I didn't want to buy it for myself because I'm totally masculine. So I was like, you know what?
Yes.
I'll get it for her. I'll get it for my niece.
Wanted to buy it, but you didn't. But so you buy it for her. But not for
Yeah,
you. Okay.
so I spent like $50. And
So
I
you
was like,
wanted to spend the money on the thing, but not have it for yourself.
I wanted to
No, I
buy
get
the
that.
thing because it was so cute.
I get that. Yeah,
So I
yeah.
was like,
Sometimes I want to buy it, but like I'm like I don't want it. I just want to buy it.
Yeah.
Okay, when you get that to me, I'll send you my address, Luna. Just send it to me, whatever it is, I'll take it.
I don't want to buy you anything, Cyn.
Why not?
I have a young, and I don't want to buy you anything. Shira, no.
Wow. I just want you guys to know that last time she said if I go to LA and she's around, she'll buy me dinner, but I guess she doesn't want to do that either.
She said she'll buy you dinner.
But you never messaged me when you came to LA.
What? You came and you didn't message her?
That's because I had to
That's
go.
horrible.
Trail.
I had to go handle my family members' taxes. I wasn't there for like fun. I wasn't there long.
What, you went there to go to
Yeah.
the IRS?
No, I went there to go help her read her mail and figure out what it's trying to say.
Oh damn! Wow.
Wow. But,
You
I
took
heard
a
that you went
6-hour
to help somebody
flight?
read Instagram.
I think he said letters.
Oh.
Read her mail.
Oh. I was like,
Oh.
why did you
How'd
go
you get Instagram out
travel
of
to
that?
read Instagram? That must be some sort of envelope thing. I don't know.
Okay. Before we get track again.
Yeah, I've never really given directly a lot of gifts on holidays. I feel like giving a gift on a holiday, it always feels so forced. So I only really want to get a gift if I look at something and I'm like, oh my god, that is it. Oh shit, that is it. That person would love that. And I don't like what if I see that in like June? I don't want to just hold on to that for 6 months. I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna be like, here you go.
Oh,
And
I
then
hold on to it.
And then when the holidays come around, I'll be like, well, you remember what I did back in June.
I think
To
for
get
my-
us back on Lunar New Year once again, what are some traditions you guys have? Jesus Christ, this is like worse than herding cats.
Yeah, my tradition was buying those shoes. They were
So you're
expensive.
gonna do that every... No, you told me you
I don't-
on Penguin had a different tradition now. You guys were gonna paint your heads.
Oh, well, I was going to say that we could paint our heads to be like the moon in honor of the Lunar New Year, but I'm not sure if Penguin's so old that he has like liver spots that already look like the craters. So it could already be the same.
I think no. I'm already 400 years dead, being a vampire and whatnot. So it's actually like livor mortis.
Oh,
yeah,
that's why
just
you're so
FYI
stiff.
to everyone else, Penguin is a direct descendant of Vlad the Impaler.
Ooh.
Rack.
Yeah, so he has a draconic lubed sausage. Yeah.
Who's the descendant?
He's not a descendant. He is Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah, he is.
He's my distant cousin. What's wrong with you?
Oh,
Oh, he's your
okay.
distant
Sorry.
cousin. Okay.
None
my
removed.
bad. My bad.
He's
What
got,
are
I
some,
gotta
like-
admit, he's got the better mustache.
How's the steak?
Well, I think he's sleeping these days.
I'm gonna finish knitting my sweater by the time you finish.
The
Don't worry, you don't have to
Romanian
try to come over to Troy.
politicians keep talking about him. Hey, where are you? Oh, my Lord Impaler. Kind of ignoring the fact that should he wake up, they would be the first he would, well, impale.
Politics.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us on Wuxiaworld's Tea House. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to hit the follow button to stay updated with our latest releases. If you want more tea, hop over to our social media or Discord. And send us an email if you want to spill the tea. We'll be back every Friday of each month, so check out our website, wuxiaworld.com. See you in the next episode. Bye!